everybody.
What's going on?
Welcome to episode 16 of Jay and Kenya's Weight Loss Journey Real Life. Today's topic is, have you tried meal replacements? There's a couple of options out there for meal replacements. Protein shakes, protein bars, those are the ones that we're going to talk about today. They help provide the nutrients our bodies may need, a replacement of a meal, okay? So you usually get less calories in it, usually averaging about 200 to 400 calories, and you often achieve the weight loss results.
Yeah, I think I should try those.
Okay.
We're not on the same
Diet?
page.
Oh, I thought you were going to say diet, Ben.
They also come in powder, or they may come in liquid form as far as the shakes. So some pros to adding meal replacements to your weight loss regimen. It's portable. They're easy, convenient to pick up. You know, oftentimes we like to go to convenience stores or fast food restaurants to pick up food. You know, maybe just pick up that protein shake, or if you can have that protein powder in your purse or in the car or wherever you are, all you need is a nice cold bottle of water, and you just add that powder in. Boom, there you at. They're quick to prepare. They help curb the appetite and cravings. You get the feeling of fullness or satiety easier with a protein shake or a meal replacement because it contains usually fiber, it contains protein and other essential nutrients for our bodies. You usually will get that satisfaction from it.
I just figure it's best way, if you're trying to track calories or the lack thereof tracking calories, if you get meal replacements, you know exactly how much you actually have.
This is true. It may help you maintain your weight loss as well as help you to lose weight because you are reducing the calories and the carbs typically within that meal. So for example, for me, I did utilize meal replacements this week. I did it twice. 2 meals on Wednesday and 1 meal on Thursday. And so what it did, like he was saying, it did help me reduce my calories. And I did feel satisfied. With
the meal replacements, I think it'll keep me from actually eating out, grabbing meals I shouldn't be grabbing. And, I kind of like, if I eat a meal replacement, if it's a shake, I'm fine. I treat it as like a liquid. But if it's a snack, I look at it like it's a snack and not a meal replacement, like a candy bar or, the little Atkins bars or whatever. Yeah. And I don't consider it like a meal. So it's like something I got to battle through my head to decide that this is my meal and not just something I'm eating extra to get some of that chocolate craving or whatever.
Okay, that's good. So some of the cons would be for me, constipation. Sometimes some of the animal-based protein, the whey protein can cause some constipation or feeling of bloatiness or gassiness. So you definitely want to take that into consideration. Taste. Find your fit, okay? Not all protein shakes or meal replacements are created equal. So I just encourage you to go out there and find what works for you, all right? There's, like I said, the animal-based, and then there's the plant-based meal replacements or protein shakes. So yeah, this week I did the plant-based. So I didn't do whey protein. I prefer actually the plant-based better than the whey. One of the concepts that I had in my head was just, I don't like drinking my meals. And so for those of people who say they don't like drinking their meals, you might just want to stop saying that and try it, okay? So just try something different and see if it works for you. This week, I did not utilize any weight loss medications. But what I did realize from last week was that, you know what? I had lower caloric intake. I stayed around 1,400 calories, about 1,500 calories average last week. So my diet tip for my dietary behaviors this week, I was the same amount, 1,500. I just had to figure out how can I decrease my calories. And I knew I needed to do it in my breakfast and my lunch. And so that's what I did. I replaced a couple of meals with the protein shake or the meal replacements, and it really helped me stay on track.
See, that's all that technical stuff and documenting to keep going.
Tracking.
I'm looking at the fact that because my tracking is awful, or I choose not to track, or I ain't got time to be typing in what I ate and how much of it I ate.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I do look at labels and stuff like that, or when I purchase a meal, how many calories in that meal. But I think the meal replacements will help me not go over the calories that I'm supposed to go over, which is 2,000. If I know I'm eating 1 or 2 meals a day that are meal replacements, that's around 200 calories each, still trying to stay away from some of those sugars, then I know I can at least have when I have my regular meal, then I'm not trying to overdo it.
Okay, and so choosing a meal replacement option. Try to avoid things that contain added sugars, corn syrup, partially hydrogenated vegetable oils, artificial flavors, and chemical preservatives. What you do want to look for, however, are drinks that might have, or protein bar, that has at least 15 grams of protein. Fiber, 3 grams of fiber, you want to try to look for in at least the bar, or most of it of the bar or the shake has fiber in it. Fiber gives that feeling of fullness as well too, and helps really great with bowel movements. Also look for bars and drinks that have about 10 grams of sugar or less. So for the dietary behaviors,
I ain't got to say nothing. Y'all already know.
This week, my dietary behaviors were starting with my nutritional content. I averaged 1,513 calories per day. Compared to last week, it was very similar to last week. My protein was 73 grams. Carbs was 102 grams per day. Fiber, 15 grams. And fat content was 72 grams.
Let's just say for my dietary, I drank a lot of calories, and I ain't drink that much water. And it's an X for us, didn't pass.
Okay.
And we leave it at that.
And so for next week, I want to do, a little bit of this is going to touch on behavior. So the behavior is I'm going to change, Monday through Thursday, I'm going to do a meal replacement for breakfast. I know at least breakfast.
Well, I'm going to replace it because I was debating skipping. Because every time I choose to want to eat breakfast, it messes up me eating for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try this meal replacement thing for us. Probably do my premier shake, strawberry or banana cream, something like that. Okay. And try to actually do that for breakfast each day.
All right, for the physical activity, I averaged 8,917 steps this week, and last week I averaged pretty much the same amount of steps. I was more active this week than I was last week.
Hey, I was straight beast in exercise. I mean, 130 minutes a day, active time, over 11,000 steps per day, and then taking the stairs constantly at work. So I killed it in the exercise this week. Just screwed myself as far as dietary stuff. So.
Yeah. I'm dogging it, Pat. I'm dogging it.
So some behavior modifications that has worked well for me is the measuring my food, using the scale the food scales, tracking. I actively track this week. So I took my food photos, but this week I definitely put it in the same day. And so I was really mindful of how much I had in calories and carbs to use.
I done said it like, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but behavior-wise, just ain't doing what I'm supposed to do. As far as eating out too much, stuff I said for myself, not to eat out so much, try to have 2 meals at home a day. Didn't do it. Stayed on the go. Most time I actually ate my meals while I'm actually driving. So, you know, it wasn't like it was... the sad part about it is I actually made food to actually prepare to take and failed to actually take it. So I need to do a better job. Might buy me a lunchbox or something. Do a better job of carrying my meals with me so I can have those meals and then like the supplement to take care of the breakfast part.
So with the mental behaviors, basically I already touched on this. Is basically I'm with the meal replacement. I kept saying to myself, I just didn't want to drink my meals. I don't like drinking my meal, and I didn't. But you know what? I tried it and it worked. The next day on the scale, I noticed some decrease in my weight, and I didn't feel deprived. But you know what? If you think or dwell on something negative, if you constantly think, okay, this is not going to work for me, or I don't want to do this, guess what? It's not going to work for you. So think positive, make it work for you. And it did. Do I think I want to do this every day of my life? No. But for most days, I might consider that meal replacement option. So yeah, that for my mental behaviors, that really helped me this week. It's just changing how I think about meal replacement options.
I'm just trying to find a system that works for them. That's about it.
Okay.
It don't really matter. It'll change.
Okay.
And then for spiritual behaviors this week, pray daily. And one of the things that I noticed, like a lot of people just struggling with, like clients coming in, struggling with different situations in life. One of my sayings to many people was, "This too shall pass." And it was just that ringing in me to say to them, "This too shall pass." And, you know, hopefully, people receive that, and hopefully they will overcome the different struggles that they were going through in life. But yeah.
Hey, I get to the point for the most part. You know, life sometimes sucks. You know, but at the same time, you still have life, which some other people don't have. So, like I said, I reflect on those things. Thank God that I'm still breathing, and I got an opportunity to make a difference as far as in my life and my health and everything else. So spiritually, I got back focused a little bit, reference to did some services Wednesday and Friday for our church services. Prayed, made sure that I read some of my quotes. So I was felt better this week. But at the same time, a lot of things that happen in the world and happen in your life makes you think twice, or make you almost want to lose your faith or your hope. But as long as you got breath in your body, you should still have faith and hope, and know that God's continue to be your source. And if things ain't working out for you right now, and it ain't going as fast or moving in the direction you want it shall come to pass when it's time, in His time. So, you know, let Him work out all those kinks, and get out the way and let God do what He do. And that's basically how my mindset is, and not dwell on the negative or things that I can't control. And the stuff that I can control is spending time with the Lord. So that's what I did this past week.
All right, Pastor Stan.
Nah, just when you see things, you live things, you run across things don't look well for you. You breaking your neck, you doing everything possible is to be positive and everything else, and it's not moving. Mm-hmm. You just got to stay focused and do what you're supposed to do. So this past week, I got back focused. I can't control other people, how they think, what they want. So I do me. And doing me is being with the Lord and calling it a day.
All right, so it's time for the Couples Challenge.
I'm doing shakes this week.
All right, so let's jump right on in. Let's bring our money.
I got
to the
26.
table. And in the pot. Why is it that every week you want to throw your money over it? Like, throw it in the box. Okay, you're going to throw it in. All right, $20. Remember, each week, each person brings $20 into the pot. So Jay's weight last week was 298.2 pounds.
Yep. That was.
This week, Jay's weight was 298.2 pounds.
Same thing.
Jay lost 0.0 pounds.
Ain't gained no pounds. Ain't gained nothing either.
So, all right. My weight last week was 167.8 pounds. This week, my weight was 166.6 pounds. I lost 1.2 pounds this week, which is 0.7% of my body weight.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right. The penalty. $10. Yum. Let me wipe off mouth. Thank you. And the reward this week goes to moi because I had to lose 0.7 pounds and I've lost 1.2 pounds this week. Which one should I choose? Looks like this one. My $20 reward. So you guys, that is it. What are some of your favorite meal replacements? Let us know. We thank you for listening. Someone has a birthday coming up this week, so we'll see how their dietary behaviors are.
I'm doing good today, tomorrow, but on my birthday, it's on. Ain't no cake though, but it's on.
Okay, we're not making cake. If it is, it's probably a sugar-free little tiny cake, if that much.
All right, but I'm getting it. I'm getting
We'll see. We'll let you guys
I'm
know.
getting some cheese.
Some cheese.
Some
Wow.
Nachos.
So,
some dip.
Okay, you know what? We'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about getting rid of some of those big girl and big boy clothes as you lose weight. All right? We look forward to seeing you next week. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos. Bye.
See y'all. Why am I bringing my money into the pot? Because what is my weight?
Cut.
That's what it meant.
Get out, what are you doing? Just leave it out. Put it in. I'll cut that part out. Come on, cut that out.
All right, what's my weight? Why am I losing?
All right.
So happy to win. You just. Hey, what you win? You just happy when you even talk about weight. Yeah, I had a 20, so I do it now.
All right.
I get my change.
Okay, calm down. Can we? Hopefully I can cut that out. Okay, let's try that.